Hi guys, welcome to Rhubarb. I'm Dee. So today I'm going to do a video. There's a break in the rain, so I'm just gonna do a quick little video on the things that are blooming and that I hope will make it before the frost comes. So the frost is at the end of November, and here we have the first up is the color molding. So we can put this inside, but we've got some little fruit coming out here. There's quite a few of them. I didn't think they had any, but there are quite a few on here. So we're waiting to see if they're gonna get big enough by the time the frost comes. If not, we can take them inside. I bought this from Aldi last year, and it did come with some things on it, and it flowered, and I didn't think that it kept any of the fruit, but clearly it did. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens before the frost comes. So hopefully it'll get big enough and we can move them inside and it'll get ripe. So we have some one here. We got, like, it's hard to see them because they're so small, but yeah, so we're looking at late bloomers, things that we hope will come in before the frost comes. So this is the first one. Next up we have a squash. Now, I had a much bigger one than this, but I accidentally cut it off. It hasn't even been pollinated yet, so this is a much of a long shot. The we'll see. I don't even know if it's the Queensland blue or the blue curry. If it's a smaller one, it might make it, but that depends on how big it gets before the frost. But I'm doubtful that this will make it. The other thing that I have is the sorghum. So I thought that this would come before the corn, but it's here now. So we have this one and we have this one, and those are the only two I see that are popping up. The others haven't gotten to this state yet. Now this is Jalpur. Let me get that clear. This is Jalpur sorghum, and this is actually what I planted. So this you can use, and yeah, I use this. It expired last year, but I think I can plant them again. So hopefully these will come in time. Hopefully we'll get a harvest and be able to save these seeds. So yeah, this is what I had, and I'm really hoping to get something from it. So I'm hopeful of getting this in before the end of November. The other thing we have is the Greek gigantes. So these are plentiful now, but they're not green beans. These are beans that you use the actual inside. These are the like butter beans. So they need to be filled out and dried, preferably before you have them. So I don't know why they're so late. But yeah, it came through quite late. Very surprised because all the beans got planted the same time. The pea bean, which I'm leaving for seed, that'll be all right because I've got quite a few here that I'm leaving for seed. So that's the pea bean. So those are for seed, but these are meant to be a whole lot bigger. So we're seeing, hopefully we can get this in a bit bigger at least before the frost comes. So this is Greek gigantes and sorghum. Another thing that we're gonna try and see if will come is this aubergine. This is one planted at the back. We have some at the front. So we have a little aubergine here. So we can get little aubergine here. So hopefully we will harvest that before the frost comes. We have some peppers. These are Facing Heaven peppers. I'm hoping to get a ripe one at some point. It's Facing Heaven peppers here. What doesn't need to wait is my absolutely beautiful gludicines or peanut squash. That is amazing. That doesn't need any time. We're just waiting for the lovely warts to come up for it to, because the more warts it has like this, the sweeter it will be. Unfortunately, the sun doesn't come here anymore, so we're hoping we can get some of these in and maybe get a couple of ripe. I don't know if we will get some ripe facing heaven peppers, but yeah, this is the star of the show now. This is a bit of a conundrum. This is supposed to be a cherry pepper, which is shaped like this. It should come out shaped like this, but this is turning chocolate, which makes me think it's a chocolate sweet pepper, but it's not shaped like a chocolate sweet pepper. So they're both like this, and this isn't the first one. I've picked some before, but they're chocolate, so I don't know, maybe I've mixed the chocolate up. But this is supposed to be a cherry pepper, but it's not that shape. So we'll wait for these two to come out and ripen, hopefully before the end of November, and see what it is they look like. Hopefully I've got the I think I've got it mixed up, but you know, that's that. So we have another late bloomer. These are the round summer squash, the courgettes or zucchinis. I had one before and I didn't get any because it just wouldn't pollinate. So now one or maybe two have come up. This is pollinated clearly, so we'll see if we get a good one before the end of November. Something else is we have a few cucumbers left. I didn't like the one I had that was green. It tasted bitter, but I'm gonna let these ones turn yellow because to me they taste better than it didn't taste bitter when it was yellow. We also have some here which are I think apple. Let me go in. These are apple cucumbers. I haven't seen anything from any of these squashes. I'm just gonna leave them alone. But yeah, we have an apple cucumber that hopefully will come by the end. So that is it. We have cucumbers, we got squashes, we got sorghum, we have a fair few things that we're hoping to come in by the end of November. We also have some sweet potatoes, sorry. I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of leaves. Don't have a lot of leaves at all. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna find here. But we have sweet potatoes. I have done the best I can. I haven't seen them spread much leaves. I don't know what's up with that. I have fertilized and everything. It's the same bag as the sunflowers were in, so we'll see what happens when the frost comes, if we actually have at least one single sweet potato in here or not. And yeah, that's it. And oh yeah, the corn. Now these corn are ready. This is red popping corn, but we need them to dry. They can't be, we don't have them green, waiting for them to dry so they can be actual popping corns. And of course, back to our lovely sorghum. I don't see any more coming out like that. But yeah, back to our lovely sorghum. So those are the late bloomers that we're gonna watch and hopefully get it in or get a harvest before the frost comes. Thank you very much for watching and take care.